fixed it. We got the intro to work again. That only took like, what, 4 episodes? It's like, see that? We have a traditional, like for those in the corporate, we have a very traditional IT department here at the studio. We put in a ticket a few weeks ago, and they just managed to fix it. So there you go. Welcome, everyone, to Word Game Wednesday. I am Doug, your host, for our fun Wednesday night tradition, where we play some word games for a few hours each and every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And we have our regular lineup of shows. We have a fantastic crew here in the chat ready to get going. Of course, my executive producer, Cassandra Hammerstone, Starry is our moderator extraordinaire, and all of our favorite regulars. And I see some new faces as well. So welcome one and all. So happy to see you here. You all know the drill. You know the rules. Feel free to jump in the chat and participate. That's what makes this fun. You can feel free to shout out your suggestions for opening words for puzzles and the solutions. Feel free to do some general chit chat as well. You know how we like it here. You know the vibe. So I think we've all got that down pretty well. Again, we're going to have our regular lineup tonight of games, and it's going to be a fun time. For the benefit of those who are joining us for the first time, let me just kind of lay down how these games work. Gauntlettle is the first game we traditionally play in our rotation each and every Wednesday on the show, and it's basically a succession of 5 Wordle-type puzzles in a row. We get to choose the opening word for the first puzzle, and then after we solve it, assuming, of course, that we do solve it, the answer to that puzzle becomes the opening guess for the next puzzle, so on and so forth, till we get to the 5th and final puzzle, at which point the answers to the first 4 puzzles are pre-filled as guesses, and we only have 2 tries to get the answer, so it can be kind of wacky. We typically do pretty well with it. And anytime we do not correctly solve a puzzle, we have a fun little pick-me-up that we do, a tradition, to get ourselves back on our proverbial feet. So it'll be a lot of fun. All right. Again, a big crowd here tonight. So happy, so humbled to see you all. I heard rumors that apparently there's going to be the Internet Wordler Awards going on. I guess I'll throw my hat in the ring on that one. But there's so many great content creators doing Wordle, so it sounds like a lot of fun. Let's see here. I see Nate Dogg is here suggesting Plank, Tornado the Twixter, Satyr. These are all very good. Melanie Lee wishing us happy Passover, happy Eastertide. Thank you so much, Melanie. Let's see. I guess Andrew Hammerstone is apparently dreaming about steak, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Why not? Ascension is here. Start with Qualm. LJF, who I know is alternately known as Kaleidoscope, had a 2 yolk egg earlier. Well, that's very healthy. Eggs are a superfood. That's a good thing. C. Workington, haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. Good to see you. Meu, good to see you. Start with Climb. Ascension is here. Well, I just said that. KSI with Cloud. Boing 7. Trick is starting word. Question. You know what? I'll tell you what. Boing 7. It's not a question. It's a request, and it's one I will fulfill. We'll start with Trick here. There you go. See that? Caught you. You thought I was just greeting you. We're actually going to use your word. So here we go. Trick. And let's get ourselves started here. Trick. Oh, we did get, well, we didn't get a treat. We got tricked, to use a Halloween reference there. But I'll tell you what would be a treat. As everyone files in, please feel free to like the stream. It's a way that we can let YouTube know that we're actually here and we're not all bots sending each other solicitations for illicit materials and reverse mortgages. I mean, maybe we are, but I think we're actually here to play board games. So thank you so kindly on that. All right, so let's see. Start with steak. I start every word with steak. Well, we've already looked at the K, so I do love that word, in a T. So let's see. Yeah, my trick did backfire completely. Tom Robinson is shouted out mound. So you know what? Let's try that as a second guess. This is 5 unique letters. Mound. All right, not too bad. Mound, getting us a U in position and an M out of position. Now I'm looking up in a different direction. I'm looking at my what's called the key light, my main light that lights the studio. And here we are. So here's the sign that the seasons have changed. Things are getting warmer. We actually turned the AC in this building on for the first time for the year in the studio facility. And there's a little fly hanging out by the light, which is kind of cool. So there you go. Clearly winter is over because now we have guests here in the studio. So, all right. What's that? It's my fan club? Yeah, well, I will ask this fly if this fly has joined Dougman's fans membership site on. Oh, that's just so cheesy. Oh, that's such a cheesy commercial. I can't bring myself to do it in good conscience. Plum. Oh, Ascension, that's an excellent guess. Let's try Plum next. I'm sure I'll work in a full-throated whoa! Oh, PLUM. I'm ready to just celebrate and move on, but no, PLUM blank. So obviously, well, actually, no, wait a minute. Hold on. It's not a foregone conclusion. We have a 50-50 here. Plume versus plump. Both really nice words here. Yeah, you're right. Cassandra Hermstone pointing out that we've got to get our per diem spiders to come in. They're expensive, but they also eat other critters, so that's a good thing. Wow, we haven't had an early 50-50. So you know what? Because we've got some new folks and it's a fun thing. Let's do our first poll of the night. A little early poll to determine what you guys think in terms of plume versus plump, which are the two possibilities here. So just go ahead and do a quick vote. Have some fun with it. And, of course, as you go to the ballot box, if you haven't clicked like yet, please do so. It makes me a very happy panda, and I love you dearly, each and every one of you. I do, actually, so there you go. Odd is here. Good to see you. Haven't quite put my heating off yet. But when I do, I hope it's off for 6 months, and we won't need AC either. Oh, yeah. You know, I'll tell you what. I'm in an age now. I'm old enough to be excited about that. Like, at least in the Northeast, you only get, like, a couple-week gap where you can turn the heating off, but you don't have the AC on yet. And, of course, you don't have to pay for heating or electric. And then, you know, you have to have AC on nonstop for 6 months. So we got a very brief respite from both heating and AC, but now we're already here turning up the AC. So there you go. Let's see. Plump is in the lead here. I'm gonna give it another second or two, but I think we have our answer. I'll go ahead and call it there. So here we go. Plump wins 62% of the vote. So there we go. We have to put the cursor in the right place. Are we looking at a pleasantly plump solution? Yeah. No! Ooh. No. Oh, well, all right. I guess it has to be plume. If it's not plume, I'm going to be very discombobulated. It was plume. Okay. All right. Sometimes it happens. It's okay. I don't think plurals apply in Gauntlettle. I have to try to keep straight what the rules are for each of these games. I don't think plurals are viable in Gauntlettle. All right, so plume got us nothing here. Let's see. Ascension is suggesting China. Okay, let's try that. Like fine China. Cookware. Oh, China. Fantastic guess. I and N in position. A out of position. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. Fairy. No, we're looking for I. Okay. That was probably a guess that came in before China. Faint. Ooh, faint looks good. Taint. Faint and taint. We have the old faint taint conundrum. Now, I'll go with faint here because it evaluates more unique letters. But obviously, if we get A-I-N-T on their own, then obviously that's what we're looking at. Okay, so no. Well, we know now that the A is in the front. So it's A blank, I-N blank. So the Saint Taint Faint situation. Aging Tornado the Twixter. Going with aging. Ooh, that looks actually quite tantalizing. You know what? I'm always looking for an excuse to say aging looks good. So, of course, I'm going to go with aging here. And there we go. Aging it is. Good stuff. And that gets us to our third puzzle with an A out of position here. So let's see. Hey, Linda, 1541. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good week. Later is a guess here. That's actually pretty good. Let's go ahead and try it later. No, didn't pick up anything. Well, we did pick up an R out of position, so that's not too bad. Not too bad. Hey, Randy, how you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're having a good week so far. Let's see. Party. Now, we tested the T. I do like that guess, though. I think this is the only Wordle chat where Tornado isn't mod. Oh, Tornado, are you typically a moderator on the other ones? And are you interested in joining the team? We do fantastic with Starries in Cassandra Hammerstone, but I mean, there you go. Roach is a possibility. Crack is a possibility. Tornado could be our third, I suppose. Well, I mean, I don't want to put Tornado on the spot, but charred yum of the Swiss variety. Ooh, that, you know, I got to tell you, I think I'm going to go with that. All right, so there we go. We had this a few weeks ago, this interesting situation where we would keep bringing more letters in on each guess out of position, and here we seem to be going through that again. So C, A, and R all out of position. We know the A has to be in the 4th or the 5th spot. I feel like I want to put it in the 4th spot. Broad does not have a C in it, Lothian, but I realize you probably put that in before we went with Shard. Let's see. Frack. R-A-C. No, we need the A's in the middle on Frack. Scrap. Oh, Scrap looks really good here. That would be a unique fit. Yeah, Lothian agrees. I think we like Scrap here. Okay. And there we... Oh, I thought we... Yeah, second time in a row, and not in a row, but second time in this Gauntlettle loop. We have the first 4 letters locked in. Sadly, I don't have time on Wednesdays. I have something in the evening. Not a problem, Tornado. It's all good. It's all good. Like I said, I think we're in good shape with our existing team. Let's see. So I guess Scram, right? Yeah, I think it's got to be Scram. Indeed. Okay, so let's go with Scram. There we go. Scram it is. All right. Scram gets us an A and an M out of position here. So there you go. I'm taking a sip of my beverage. I'm having water today. Ate something that didn't agree with me. Nothing that was homemade here. Because all the food here is phenomenal. And you might want to check out, if you like phenomenal food, Salt and Zest, Cassandra Hammerstone's channel. No, we ate something that was takeout, and it didn't quite, my Tums didn't quite like it. So we're doing the water thing tonight, but we're doing good. We're doing good. Amity, interesting, good call. Mango, Mania, Maple. Oh, these are all fantastic. Maple to honor Canada. So, like Ascension not only gave me the guess, but gave me context. I like that. I like that. Installed OS. Yeah. You know what? And I hope you don't mind me just calling you Kaleidoscope. I apologize if you would prefer me not to, but I am until hearing otherwise. Yeah, I just went through something with upgrading Windows and this particular machine that we're on right in the streaming server. Oh, the horrors there. So I totally relate. Never a fun time. I'm going to go with Maple because I do. Let's honor Canada. Look at that. There it is. So any of our Canadian viewers, that was for you. All right. So here we are. We have one more puzzle. And as you can see, we have the E locked in. The good news here Actually, we have 2 letters locked in. By process of elimination, we have the A locked in the 3rd spot, and we have G and R out of position. So we've got a lot of good going for us here. I feel like grave or great. Or great. Oh, look at this. So here we go. Oh, my goodness gracious. Grade, grave, graze, grape. Do we not have T in the mix too? Great. I'm looking to see if I see a T. I don't see a T on the board. Yeah, also great. So great, great. So there's 4. Great, grade, grave, graze. No, grape is out. We tested P and plume. I apologize. I'm sorry about saying grape. I didn't mean to say that. So we locomotive train station. How you doing, by the way? So we have 4. We have T, D, V, and Z are our letters of interest. T, D, V, and Z. Duvet for eval. Wow, that's a good one. Yeah. Yeah, I would that will get us 3 of the letters. All right. That should solve the mystery. And there it is. With the V, so grave it is. Outstanding eval word, Starries. Very nicely done. And there it is. We got it. Drive would have also worked. Yes, drive would have also worked too. Good stuff, good stuff. Off to a good start tonight. We do 2 loops of Gauntlettle, so we'll do 1 more before we move on to the next game. That was outstanding stuff. We have not yet needed to go to Letteral. Last week, we needed Letteral often. I'm sure if Letteral is hanging out here, perhaps we'll come in and taunt us a little bit, is traditionally seems to be the case. Yeah, some of these games are actually sentient beings and capable of participating in chat. That's if we've learned anything here. Okay, so let's see. I see some great suggestions for opening words. Quilt, claim, Adobe. That's a good one. Liter. Yeah, we had this conversation a few weeks ago. Adobe is not just a brand of publishing software. It is a valid word in the word list. It's a play. Clay, I'm sorry. Yes. So you know what, Randy? I like that, and it's a great starting word. So let's go with that. Oh, wow. Look at that. Adobe got me A and O both in position. Outstanding start here. Very nicely done. Let's see. Duvets are called continental quilts here. Didn't we just talk about duvet in the last Ask Doug Reacts? I knew I was remembering that. So good callback to that. Cigar to honor the first Wordle answer. I'm trying to understand the reference to that. Oh, that's right. Cigar was the very first solution to the very first puzzle. Ah, interesting. Okay, well, hold on to that because I think I want to try something that fits in the A and the O, but I do like that idea. Hey, ND Kenny, good to see you. Atoll is a good one. Aroma, acorn. I feel like I'm drawn to acorn because, again, you know me, I like to get as many letters looked at as possible. Ooh, so acorn, we rule out CR and N. Okay. So still in play. So aroma's off the table. Atoll is still on the table. A loft would also be on the table. Melanie Lee, that's an excellent one. I think that might be our next spot. Among Us, love that reference, but we tested the N. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go with Melanie here in a loft. That's L, F, and T we can look at. Oh, there we go. A-L-O in position. F out of position. There is only one thing that works here, and I think we all know that that's going to be aloof. Interesting words tonight. Interesting words. It's clearly aloof. There we go. All right, so aloof gets us an O in position, and we all, of course, have the bonus of knowing that there is no double O in this particular puzzle. So there we go. Oh, Aloha would have been an interesting guess as well. That's true, definitely. Store, Lothian with store. A couple people came in with store at the same time. All right, I like little happy coincidences like that. So let's try store. Store, also good. We are doing quite well this week. We have the E in position alongside that O, and we have the R out of position, but there's only 2 places it can go. So what about something like Grove? Brock is also a possibility. Drone is a possibility. Drove is a possibility. Drone. You know what? I'm going to go with drone here. Let's test the D and the N. Is it drone? No, but look at that. R-O-N-E. We keep getting 4 out of 5s in the green. Okay, so let's take a look. Prone obviously comes to my mind. Crone. So we do have another 50-50. Crone and prone are the 2 possibilities here. I don't think that, yeah, there's nothing else it can be. Yeah, let's have some fun. Let's do another poll. Some weeks we don't do many polls. Some we're poll happy. I know there was someone in chat that mentioned that they have not done their first poll as part of this community. So this is a great opportunity. Let me put these all consistently in caps. Prone or crone. And so let's go ahead and vote and see what we've got here. Prone and crone. I think, I don't know who's going to win this one, actually. I'm kind of curious to see how this goes. Looks like prone is in the lead here. Definitely prone is your leader at the moment. We'll give it another couple seconds. I'll take a sip of my water. I might even do some live Pepto-Bismol shots tonight. It'd be very exciting stuff. All right, let's call it. I think we have our answer. So 64% to 34%. 2% of the ballots were unfortunately lost, but that's okay. Prone is going to be the selection from the audience. Let's try prone. No, wow, twice. I don't know. Second time in a row, we missed a 50-50 here. Oh, boy, look at that. It was crone. Oh, well, all right. Well, we're on to puzzle 3 here. We do have an E in position at the end. So, okay. Pole dancing. Yeah, no. Well, if we get to 5,000 subscribers in the next few months, I will promise to pole dance on the show if we get to 5,000 subscribers in the next few months. And Cassandra Hammerstone is looking at me like that. I could tell that look is like, how exactly do you plan on pulling that off? Well, you know what? I'll cross that bridge if and when I come to it. That's my solution to that. So tell a friend, tell family members, your friends, your coworkers, everyone at the Elks Lodge, to jump in. All right. 2% not reflected, wrote in fudgy. I like that star. He's 2% wrote in fudgy. Yes, indeed. Space. Randy suggesting space, place, shame. Am I being serious, Joseph? Maybe. I might be. I will create 5,000 new accounts. Wow, okay. That's dedication, Kaleidoscope. That's dedication. Sweet style. There's so many good answers. Hey, Vince, how you doing? Good to see you. You know what? I'm going to go with sweet. Welcome aboard, Vince. Oh, look at that, Vince. S, I, and E all in position. So maybe something like spike would be a good one. Cassandra Hammerstone, yeah, you might want to start Amazon priming dancing pole, I guess. I'm trying to keep it clean and family friendly. Melanie, my church is at a converted Elks Lodge. There you go. Cool. I love it. Shave. Now we're looking for SIE. I will become the Prime Minister of England and spread this message. Ascension, your dedication to the community is outstanding. The fact that you would run for public office with the platform being, you guys should all subscribe to Doug Man's Land on YouTube. Can't tell you how good that makes me feel. Swipe, I was thinking Spike. So Michelle is also on Team Spike. I kind of want an excuse to try Spike, so I'm going to do that. No. P and K, no good. Now, Tim Pending Doom said Smile. We also have Snide. No, we tested the N, but I like Smile. I also like Slide, by the way. Locomotive train station. Now, that gets to be the L and the D. You know what? I talked myself into Slide. No, but okay, so now we have 4 letters. S blank I-L-E. And so I guess that brings us back to Smile. Yep, I should have went. I was about to pull the trigger on Smile, and then I was reading the chat, and I got distracted. But Smile, in fact, there we go. Okay. All right, so Smile gets us to the 4th puzzle. And we have an E in position. I think that's the second time, or the second or third time we started off with an E in position at the end. So there you go. I love patterns. They're always fun to look at here. Smile, you're on Candid Camera. Who remembers from that was back in the 70s? Candid Camera. And here's a trivia. We'll do some trivia. Who remembers the name of the gentleman who is the host of Candid Camera? Let's see if anyone can remember that. Who was the host of the TV show Candid Camera from the 70s? No looking. Alan Funt. There you go. Tim Pending Doom. No, I was going to say no Googling it. Alan Funt. What a fun name. And, here's the thing. Alan Funt, you can make the case, was the father of what we know of as reality TV, like quote-unquote unscripted content. We all know it's completely scripted and staged, but, presented in that way. So there you go. If you ever want something fun to binge when you want to go to sleep. If you've chosen that night, you're not going to binge my Wordle episodes. Binge Candid Camera. It's interesting content. All right, so let's see. Peter Funt in 2003. Did they really reboot that with a next generation Funt? I didn't know that. Okay, that's his son. Okay, so the Funt legacy lives on. I did not know that, Starius. Thank you for that. All right, anyhow, let's get back to the puzzle here. What do we have? What are we doing here? I saw root. Lothian had root. Let's try that. That is a good second guess here. Root gets us an R out of position to join the party, so that's good stuff. Top 3 picks for TV shows that should be brought back. Candid Camera, that's a good one, yeah. Divided and Mythbusters. Ooh, all good choices. Mythbusters was really compelling television. I remember that. Very interesting. Froze is an interesting guess. Oh, we tested the O, though, in root. So we'll have to take a pass on that one, but I appreciate the guess. No, you didn't sidetrack everyone. I love the occasional sidetracks because it's all stuff that we seem to enjoy talking about. Crepe is interesting. Atone? No, we're looking for an R in there. I might go with crepe next. Break is also a possibility. Grape is also a possibility. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go with grape. Okay, so grape gets me the R, the A, and the E all in position now. Okay. TV has a Mythbusters channel, and that's all I use it for. Okay, that's cool. So I think, yeah, break does, we do come back to break. We also have crane. Oh, crane is also a good one. Now, I feel like maybe I want to try crane first, more common letters. Well, let's see. Ascension, brace, brave, break, and obviously crane. So there's a few different possibilities here. Where do we want to go next? How about... I think I'm going to go Drake. Wow. All right, so break, because I'm going to go with break because there's a lot of B word possibilities, and there's a few possibilities with K in the 4th spot. So let's try and narrow the field down with break. There we go. B-R-A blank E. So we've got it down to the quote-unquote B words, which were, let me just go back up a little bit. Someone had them listed out very well. Ascension. Brace, brave, break. So now we're between brace and brave are our two possibilities here. Brace, brave. Oh, braze. Brain? I don't think brain is going to be in the word list. But braze with a Z, brave, and brace are all possible. We only have two guesses, so I feel like it looks like we're going to do a poll here, a three-way poll. Unless we do an eval. Hold on. Let's just think for a second. Z, V, and C are our letters of interest. Z, V, and C. So what could we potentially come up with here? We only need two of them. So if we take crave, we'll test the two of them. Right. So let's do that. And yeah, because a poll, we have three options and two guesses. So if we go, there we go. Okay, crave got us there. We're safe. There we go. All right. Oh, look at that. So here we are on the final puzzle here of our second loop. We have R and I locked in. We have an E that's going to be in the first or fourth spot. Now, you know the old rule, I before E except after C, so we could have R-I-E there in the middle. But I don't know. I'm not thinking of any words off the top of my head. Maybe fried. Oh, no, it can't be fried. It can't be cried because we tested the F and the C. Interesting. Pride and tried. P-R-I-E-D, so past tense of the verb pry. And tried. They both work. Dried. We do have three possibilities here. Could we have an R-I-E-R word? Well, crier wouldn't work because we tested the C. I don't know if there's any other R-I-E-R words. So I think it's a three-way possibility. Excuse me. Pride, tried, or dried. So if we evaluate P and T. Now, depot works. Yeah, depot is a good word for eval here. That should solve the riddle. And, oh, well, there we go, D-R-I-E. But wait a minute. D-R-I-E-R is not a word. It would have to be dried, D-R-I-E-D, right? Is D-R-I-E-R a possibility here? Let me think. Maybe it is, huh? Like I'm personally not going to refer to a dictionary. I'm just trying to use my own head. It is. Yeah, I guess we'll find out. I kind of want it to be. I think it's got to be dried, past tense. I don't think. Could we have a dryer? Dryers, yeah, washing machine dryer spelled with a Y, not an I. I think it's got to be dried, and I will take personal responsibility. You can throw the virtual tomatoes at me if I've steered us all wrong, but I'm going with dried here. Oh, no. Well, start throwing them. Start throwing them at me. Aloof. It was... throw them at me. Virtual tomatoes. Yep. Thank you. Thank you. I earned it. I earned it. All right. Well, now, for those who are new here this week, we have a special thing we do, a tradition. If we fail to get ourselves back on our feet, it's time to play some Letteral. Tom Robinson wants to start us off with a W. Is it W? No, it's not. Odd would like to go R. No, it's not. Savagely chucks tomatoes duck. I deserve it. I deserve it. K. No, look at that kaleidoscope with the K and just 3 guesses. Wow, wowie zowie. There you go. Good job. Oh yeah, Starries had described that show Divided. After 5 questions, it was like a quiz show. The 3 remaining contestants agree who got 60% of the money, 30% and 10%. Oh, that can be, I can imagine. I've never seen that, but that sounds very interesting. I'm definitely going to have to look that one up. Super cool. Well, there we go. All right. Let's move along to our next game here. Let's play a couple Dordles. We're only going to play a couple of them because we got to keep things moving. We spent a good chunk of time on Gauntlettle this week. Deborah E., welcome. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Lateral is here. I told you. Sometimes these games can become sentient. Lateral, thank you for congratulating Kaleidoscope on that fantastic performance. Pride and Champ. All right, let's go with that. We'll start with Pride and Champ. Oh, Pride. There we go. And Champ. Wow, Pride got me nothing. And Champ only got me A out of position and M in position on the right. Yikes. Okay. Tricky start here. Tricky start indeed. I am going to go with, I will pick a third guess here. I'm just thinking. Oh boy, what do I want to do here? Hot flout. F-L-O-U-T, like flouting your accomplishments. Well, all right, look at that. Flout gets us F and L in position on the left. Squadoosh on the right, but we're at least moving along a little bit, right? Okay. Lateral is not a bot. Magma to test for 2. It is an interesting possibility. Flyby. Boy, Magma was an interesting idea. I mean, there's a lot of good letters, though. Well, actually, you know what? Hold on. Wait a minute. Flyby makes a lot of sense because there's no classic vowels on the left. There's a Y there. So you know what? Tim Penning Doom, you're 100% right. I think Flyby actually makes the most sense. There it is. Look at that. Cool. So now we have 3 guesses to sort this other puzzle out. Yeah. And unless we either have a double. No, we've ruled the Y out on the right. So the double A actually makes a lot of sense here. So suddenly this magma is very sensible. And there it is, Flyby Magma. Which is what happens if you choose very poorly the timing of your trip to Yellowstone National Park. I mean, you don't want that. You don't want that. So there you go. All right, well, let's do one more because we do need to move along here. We'll do one more Dordle, and then we'll move on to the next game. Okay. All right, let's get ourselves another opener here. Bison is interesting. Smoke Joint, Risen Alive. These are all very good. I'll go with Risen Alive. It's an Easter reference. I like that. Let's do that. Risen and Alive gets us an R and an L out of position on the left and an S in position on the right. So decent start. We do have a couple of number of good letters that we can try for eval. I'm going to go with the word mouth because we'll get O and U looked at. Let's try mouth. Interesting setup here. Okay, so now I have R, L, and O out of position on the left, and U out of position on the right with an S in position. So what say you, ladies and gents? What say you? Swear I had a 2 yolk egg earlier. Now I'm a fan of the the delectable egg. Cassandra Hammerstone has an egg allergy and unfortunately does not get to enjoy the egg like I do. But sometimes just throws caution to wind, and she says she's got a famous phrase. Do you mind me saying what your famous phrase is?
I don't know what my favorite.
Well, then I guess we're all going to reveal it together. She says, we're sitting there at the restaurant, and we want to order something, and it's got egg in it. And she goes, you know what? I'm going to egg myself. And I think that's adorable, and she does. I warned her of the dangers. She marches forward. We get home, and it's right on the couch with some Pepto and video games. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, floor is an interesting choice. Well, actually, no. We tested the L in the second spot. I'm going to actually pass on that one. Droll, very interesting. Okay. You know what? It's impending doom. Let's go with droll. That does seem intriguing to me. Oh, look at that droll. So droll gets us R-O and L, all in position on the left here. What about prowl? Prowl definitely comes to mind. Lothian seems to agree with me for that left puzzle. Prowl definitely just feels right, as they say. I think I'm going to go with that. Let's see here. There it is. We got prowl. Now, we only have 2 guesses here. So while we spent a lot of energy on that, we're in a bit of a sticky spot here on our left puzzle. Can you guys describe what egg tastes like to someone with an allergy? Thanks. Yeah, it's so it tastes like an egg, and then you taste mucus because you start sneezing uncontrollably afterward. I think that's the correct answer to that question. Fudgy. No, fudgy won't fit. Fussy does fit. Oh, are we suggesting fudgy? We only have 2 guesses left. I don't know that I'm comfortable with eval words here. I mean, I get what you're going for there. Fussy is probably as good as it gets. You know, I got to tell you, I think I like fussy here. Yeah, I think I'm going with fussy. There it is. Prowl and fussy. Okay. I don't know how to use those both in a sentence. No, I don't. I've got nothing. I'm drawing a blank on that, I'm afraid. So that's fine. That's our cue to move on along here. All right, so let's play our next game. We are going to play, coming up next, it's time for Phrasal. A Phrasal is a house favorite here. The next couple of games are definitely favorites. Actually, everything that's on the lineup here are favorites. We've settled on with months of tweaking. So Phrasal, for those who are joining us for the first time, is basically Wordle with phrases. So your guesses have to fit the puzzle here. So we want, in this case, a 2-letter word, a 3-letter word, a 3-letter word, and a 5-letter word. Now, your guesses do not have to be intelligible phrases, but the answer does have to be an intelligible phrase. And in addition to the green and yellow placeholders, you'll find there's also a purple one, which means that letter exists in the phrase, but in a different word. So we can get a little messy there. So let's see what we've got here. Let's see. In the bad house, he has 8 paper. Oh, you must have a rabbit in your house. In the outhouse, oh, that's a really good one. If the arc wound, all unique letter. Oh, if the arc wound, all unique letter. It was the growl, my cat, and doggy. These are all good. So, Starries, you sold me on pointing out that your guess has all unique letters. So, all right, that's the kind of thing I like to see. If the arc wound, let's see what we get here. I'm hoping we don't get a ton of purple. We do. Oh, look, we got the right off the bat. Now that NC in wound is purple. I'm almost 100% sure that it's going to be in the blank W-O-U in the D will be in the third word. So I'm pretty confident we're looking at in the in the, I don't know, in the doghouse, Melanie and Starry is pretty much right there. In the outhouse makes think of in the dog, Lothian, Ascension. Oh, everyone had in the doghouse at the same time. I think that makes a lot of sense here. Let's go and see. And we are in the doghouse. There you go. Wow, amazing. By the way, I was covering up an ad for an allergy medication, by the way, during that, which is freaky. It's one of those things where it's like, everyone kind of wonders, like, are our computers listening to us? And that was really strange because we had a whole conversation about allergies, and then that ad showed up. So, I don't know, just look, I'm not trying to get all Joe Rogan on us here, but that is interesting. Let's play another one. I'm going to hide the ad here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, no, we get that ad a lot. It's for a particular phone carrier. All right, and that phone carrier is not... If that phone carrier so much as subscribed to Dougman's fans, I would certainly play their ad. But they're not, so... oh, my goodness. Oh, look at this. Oh, boy, look at what we've got here. Hold on. We got a little counting to do, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Are you kidding me? 11, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. 11, 6, 8. So, you know how we groan and we play the traditional Wordles and someone's like doing 11? This is like worse. We have an 11, 6, 8. Oh, my good gravy. All right, this is probably going to be our last phrasal of the night. We're all just going to end the stream and go to bed after this. I think, no, we're still going to play. But yeah, no, this is going to be fun. Opportunity. Oh, so let me just see. Let's just see if opportunity knocks friendly. Oh boy, look at this. Okay, so with ITY on that first one. Wow, that makes my head hurt just looking at it. Okay, so we know that ITY is the end of the first one. Yeah, this is like practically, this is, for those who like the video games, if you're familiar with the video game Super Mario Maker, where you can make your own levels, this is like a troll level of Super Mario Maker. My God. All right. I feel like I want to start with trying to think about what 11-letter words other than opportunity end in ITY. I think we start there, right? That's kind of where my brain's at. And we know there's an R in there. We also know that there is only one O in the third word specifically, right? Because there's one purple O. All the other ones are gray in the first and second. So we know there's O-E-N in the third word. So we got that going for us. Possibility. No, because there's no O in the first word. I love the way you're thinking here, but we have to have something that doesn't have... hold on, I'm just going to type some stuff in here. No. I'm just going to try availability. Credibility. Okay, credibility does technically fit. Credibility, let's see. Credibility. We haven't looked at A at all, by the way. Credibility bashes. I don't know. Credibility bashes. We have OEN in here. Someone. Let's just see here. All right, well, it wasn't credibility. But, here's the good thing. We found, okay, we've got a little more to work with here. We've got more to work with. We have two I's, an R, and an L on the first one. So that's good. We know that the C is in the third word because it's been purple in the first and the second. C is in the last word. Yep. So let's see. Wow. Okay. We know the C is in that last word. We know the D might be in the second word. What about have we tested the G? What about begets? I like begets for the second word. Oh, hold on. Familiarity begets something. Familiarity begets something. I'm 100% confident in that. And I'm just gonna go a comedian. Let's just see if we can get the first ones down. Familiarity begets breeds contempt. Lothian, thank you. There it is. Vince started us off with familiarity. And there we go. So we got a tag team there. Yep. All over but the shouting. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, I think we got it. Breeds contempt. That's got to be it. Tim Penning Doom got it first. Yep. Ooh, wow. Yes, it is. There you go. There's those emojis that folks who subscribe to our members option get to use. Fantastic. Wow. Tim Penning Doom. Well played. Let's all take a second. Reach for your nearest Tylenol or Advil or whiskey, whatever works for you. Pepto. Oh, geez, gotta tell you. Hold on. I know this is... See, YouTubers don't usually do this, but I'm a different sort of cat. I'm not even getting paid by Pepto, but I mean, gosh darn it, man. There we go. It is what it is. I'm good on the water. Thank you so kindly. All right, let's move along. Let's play our next game here. A favorite. We've been doing this for a few weeks. It's a little bit of a break from the traditional word games here. We're going to play Inquirer for a round or two. And there you go. We're going to play some Inquirer. So this, what we do is we're trying to guess what the answer is based on a long seat. So a long seat is the first part of a multi-part sentence. And there's also a picture that is blurry. So every time we do a guess, it gets a little bit more in focus and we get more of the sentence revealed. So let's see here. I see bench. Yeah, a couple people saying bench. I do think that bench makes a lot of sense. Let's try bench. Is it bench? It is. Oh, look at that. A long seat for several people, typically made of wood or stone. So what would happen was if we had the wrong answer, it would give you a little more of the sentence and a little more, and this would be a little bit less blurry. So it was good that we got on the first guess. Kind of helps illustrate how this game works. All right, let's do another one. A long, flat piece in the picture. I don't know. It almost looks like they're long books on a shelf, but there could be a lot of different possible things. Plank. Plank is interesting. Any other ideas? I think I'm going to go with plank, though. That definitely looks like a good one. Yes, I think we're going to go with plank here. Oh, yeah. Wow, twice in a row. A long, flat piece of timber or artificial material used especially in building and flooring. Oh, my goodness. Wow. All right. 2 in a row. Essentially, have we ever considered playing Twofer Goofer? Never heard of it, but I promise I'll look that one up. I looked up such. I've never heard of that, but we'll check it out. All right, let's do another one. Here we go. Musical one. Okay, so there's a bunch of letters here. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It looks like a 10-letter word. A small rectangular wind instrument. A small rectangular wind instrument is what we're looking for here. Harmonica. Xylophone. It's kind of like I'm trying to make out what that picture is. It looks like it does look like it could be someone playing a harmonica. I think I'm going to try harmonica here. Are we going to get 3 in a row? Small rectangular wind instrument with a row of metal reeds along its length, held against the lips, and moved from side to side to produce different notes by blowing or sucking. Wow. Okay. Well, there you go. All right. Let's try another one. Let's see if we can. With 3 in a row. Okay. Here we go. A tract of. A tract. Not the word attract, but a tract. T-R-A-C-T of. 5 letters. Now I think we got a bit of a challenge here. Now we've got a bit of a challenge. A tract of it. I think this will be our last one. Then we'll move on to traditional wordles. What are we thinking here? Field. Oh yeah, field does look interesting, doesn't it? Huge tracts. Yeah. All right, let's try field. A tract of open wasteland, typically. A tract of open wastelands, typically. It's 5 letters. Marsh. Interesting. A couple people with marsh. Okay, we'll give marsh a go here. Is it marsh? No. A tract of open wasteland, typically covered with heather. So now we have swamp. I see plain. Actually, after I'm seeing heather, I kind of feel more like plain. There's also field. We have 3 guesses remaining. I got to be honest with you, I kind of like plain. P-L-A-I-N. I'm going to go with that. Feels good to me. No. A tract of open wasteland typically covered with heather or other low growing. As you can see, it's starting to come into focus more. So now I'm almost kind of wondering about swamp. Swamp is starting to feel good here. Any other thoughts besides the word swamp? Glade. Glade is interesting. We will have 1 guess left. Still going with field, huh? But it's like a weird field for an open wasteland. I gotta tell you, I'm gonna go with swamp because it just feels really right to me. Although my spider senses have not been good here. No. All right, last guess. A tract of open wasteland, typically covered with heather or other low-growing shrubs, and there's a fairly clear picture of it. So we have field, glade, heath. Field, glade, and heath are being suggested here. Now I'm not really sure where I stand. Maybe we'll do a poll on this. I don't think we've never done a poll on this game. Heath for sure. Lothian saying heath for sure. I think someone wants heath. All right. Well, Lothian has put their reputation on the line, so I'm going to go with it. Lothian, your reputation's on the line, my friend. There it is, Heath. All right, there you go. All right, yeah, no, I first time I've seen that in that context, but that's what I love about word games. You learn something new every day. So Heath, it is. Congrats, Lothian. Very nicely done. Nicely done. Okay. Alrighty then, indeed. Alrighty. All right, let's move on. Let's play some traditional Wordles. We'll play some 4 letters, some 5 letters, maybe a 6. We're definitely not doing an 11 this week. We've already crossed that off. So please don't ask. We'll do a couple 4s, a couple 5s on the Wordle segment here. 4, that's a great start for a 4-letter word. 4, oh, gets me a goose egg. All right, that's fine. How about salt is in, there you go. Salt gets me an A in position. In position. Tail, no, we just tested L and T. So we're looking for something with that A in the second spot here. Pain. Okay. All right. Let's attempt pain. No, pain not there, but we do pick up the N in the first or third position. It could be pain. Yeah, we've tested the P, but yeah, that was also potentially a possibility there. Band is interesting to me. Bang. I think I'm going to go with band. No, but we have the A and the N now locked in. We've ruled out the B and the D. I do like the idea of A-N-E. Now, that would give me cane. Here's the thing. If we go with A-N-E, we get cane, vein, main, wane. Oh, the A-N-E issues could be crazy, right? There's a lot of A-N-E possibilities here. And, of course, hang. Yeah. Oh, man, sang. No, we rule out sang. We tested the S and salt. This is messy. Yank. Wow, here's the thing. There are so many possibilities. We're going to need to get lucky. There's no evals that are going to save us here. I'll go with cane. I'm not liking our prospects. I'm going to be honest with you. Oh, there it is. Cane. There had to be about 10 possibilities there. That's extraordinarily lucky. Extremely lucky. Wow. All right. Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right. Let's play another one. You know what? Nice is a good start because that was nice. Nice gets us an N out of position. Goodness gracious. That was definitely interesting. You are in the zone, Lothian. Indeed. In the zone. Oh, I like that. Linda with the 4-leaf clover emoji. Like, these are all cool. Like I wonder where these come from. Is that a stock one or is that from another channel? It's a normal one? Oh, okay. I do like that. Let's see. Snap, plan, flan, zone. ND Kenny, I haven't used one of your guesses yet. I want to try zone. Oh, no. Actually, no, hold off. We tested the E, Kenny. We do want one with unique letters. Okay, let's go with snap. Okay, snap gets us N and A out of position. So maybe A and N in the middle. A-N something. So maybe like bank. I'm going to try bank here. Yeah, but we finally put the N where it belongs. So, again, I mean, we'll take that. I highly doubt the A. Well, no, actually, I'm not going to get ahead of myself because it could be tuna. The A could be at the end with tuna. You know, I think I'm going to try that. I know I'm kind of going on my own here a little bit. Tuna gets us N and A at the end. All right, let's get the chat involved here. We only have 2 guesses because I went off and did my own little thing and put us in a terrible spot. So now we've got N and A in position. But unfortunately, we are now in a spot here where we need to figure out the rest. Gala. No. A-N-A. Mana, I suppose, right? Did anyone have that? I feel like no, actually no, that doesn't work. No, it doesn't work because we tested the A in the second spot. I'm so sorry. Never mind. Disregard. Disregard. There's no A in the second spot. Well, now that's interesting to me. I guess an O possibly. ONA? No. Huh. What am I missing here? That's interesting. O blank NA? No. But ONA. Mona? Is Mona going to be a valid word here? Was that?
Doesn't Hello Wordle tell you?
Not a valid word. Okay. Boba. Now we tested the B in bank.
Could be a Y?
YNA? No. Rona? I don't think so. Anna? No. I don't think that's going to fit either. MINA? Huh. The four-letter word list does get weird, doesn't it? AYNA? I don't understand any of these words. I wonder if we just try ONA, something ONA, just to see if that's the right way to go. Rona, not a valid word. Okay. MYNA is a word? Well, it's not the answer. It was a word, but it's not the answer. And now we're down to our last guess. We've ruled out the Y, though, for what it's worth. It's not RONA. We tried that. Yeah, I know. Letteral is going to start. Now, MYNA, we just tried that. Zep Girl, we just tried that. Oh, man, well, whatever it's going to end up being is going to be instructive to all of us. Orna. All right, well, you know what? Why not? Is it Orna? Not a valid word. OONA? Not a valid word. Well, I mean, do we go with A? No, we can't. No, again, ANNA doesn't work because we tested the N there. So there's no. It can't be ANNA because we tested the N in the second spot with Snap. Zona? Dona. DONA was the answer. Did anyone have Dona? Oh, Cassandra Hammerstone had Dona. Yeah, the executive producer of the show, sitting 5 feet away, who I completely ignored for everyone else in the chat. Well, all right. Well, you know what that means. I imagine Letteral's in the chat. Well, congratulations, Letteral. You're about to make a guest appearance. All right, Letteral it is. Let's play around with Letteral. I'm going to start with D. Is it D? No. I'm going to try V. No. H. No. L. No. Z. No. R. No. C. Trevor. Hey, Trevor. How you doing? C. M. No. Deborah looking for Y. No. Q, no. S, no. M, we've already done M. Let's see, what else do we have here? Vince looking for W, no. Michelle looking for X, no. We've done V, T, no. J, no. Wow, interesting here. Let's try the letter A. No. Try the letter E. There it is. Linda, 1541. 17 guesses. Definitely on the back nine of that letteral, but you got it. So congrats, Linda. Well played. Well played. All right. All right, let's move back over to Hello Wordle. Let's do a 5-letter word. I'm a little burnt out on the 4-letter words right now. So let's do a 5-letter word or a couple of those before we move on to the next game here tonight. Train. You know what? Why not choo-choo? Let's go with train. And look at that. Train gets me an N in position, T and an R out of position. Excellent start here. Let's see. R. I'm just looking at the R in the front. O-U-E. No, not resin. We tested the I. React. No, we're looking for an N at the end. What was the literal answer to the literal that I missed? It was E. It was E for those keeping score at home. Stern. Okay, yes, stern actually makes a lot of sense. There it is. Look at that. Stern. Nice going, It's Impending Doom. Good stuff. Okay. Let's see here. How about, let's do one more 5-letter word before we move on to the next game. Who we got? One more 5-letter word before we go to our next stop here. What do we have here? I need a 5-letter word from the audience, please. One 5-letter word, please. Suitable for work. Drone. All right, let's try drone. Drone gets us a O in position, right in the middle. Right in the middle. So let's see. How about, I'm gonna go with shout. I'm gonna take a guess here. I'm gonna go with shout. Oh, shout gets me the S in position and a T out of position to join the party. I feel like I like the T in the second spot there. So in that line, stock fits, stewed. So I think I'm going to go with stock here. There it is. Look at that. Very nicely done. Didn't take long at all. Cutting through that like the proverbial hot knife through butter is what we did on that one. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Well, the clock keeps ticking. We're having fun. Time flies when you're having fun. So it is time now to move on to our next game in the rotation where things get interesting and spicy and fun. And actually, here's the thing. So, yeah, surprise, surprise. Of course, everyone that's familiar with the show, we're doing Quartal next. Now, I kind of want to take a moment here and point something out. So Quartal, of course, it was recently purchased by the good folks at Merriam-Webster, who were not going to be outdone by the New York Times, who bought Wordle, have put some effort into Quartal, and there's been some development work. So there's a new flavor of Quartal that is now available. It is called, what is the term here? It's called Sequence. It is a daily thing. So I don't believe there's a practice version of this. So my question to the audience, if we tried the daily sequence, would that be spoiling anyone that likes Quartal and has not played daily sequence Quartal? I don't want to create spoilers for anyone in the audience or disappoint anyone. So if there's anyone that would object to us playing the daily Quartal sequence version, please speak now, because I don't want to ruin it for anyone. We are a very anti-spoiler community. Okay, I'll give you like another 10 seconds. If anyone, I haven't yet. Okay, well, yeah, that's what we're going to try. Is the daily sequence version. I just don't want to ruin it for anyone. KSI, will you consider this spoiled if we play it here? I don't want anyone's experience to be bad on this. Okay, it looks like people are okay. Okay, I think the consensus is okay. It's okay by me. All right, so I haven't played this yet, so we're doing this for the first time here. I have not tried this either, so we're going to try daily sequence. So what I'm seeing from here is that we are forced to do these in a sequence, which I imagine might be quite challenging. So let's give it a try. So I guess what we want to do is, I feel like the name of the game here is to play as aggressively as possible. We're going to have to get lucky. And obviously, I'm assuming the idea here is we have to finish this one before we can move on to the other ones. If you don't want to be spoiled, leave quickly. Yeah. This will probably be like maybe 5 minutes. So if you're concerned, there's other. Go check out something on YouTube for 5 minutes. I don't know what to tell you, but please come back. All right. So we need a good opening word. I'm gonna go with audio. I'm gonna pick like the most, the strongest opening word I know. I feel like that's the way you have to do something like this. So we're going to go with audio. Okay, so there we have D and I in position with an A out of position. I feel like, so we have the second and the fifth spot, but, media is interesting, right? I feel like media is a great second guess here. Nader. Okay. Melanie is also with media. I think they're about equal, 50-50. I'm gonna go with my gut instinct here. Okay, no. So media is in fact not it, and we know the A is in that second spot, so it is ADI. Okay, so all right, NADIR is going to be next here. All right, there we go. Oh, so you don't get to see what the state of play on the other puzzles is until you unlock them. Oh, that's interesting. So it's not going to give you the opportunity to strategize. This is interesting. So here we have M, E, and A out of position. We know the A has to be in the third or the fourth spot. This is tricky. Same way sequence Octoradle is. Oh, okay. I didn't realize. Yeah, I know there's a lot of versions of Octoradle we haven't tried. So, okay, so this is the sequence version of Octoradle, but what, half the size. Got it. Okay. Gleam. Let's see. Gleam actually looks really good here. Steam. Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to go with Steam. That's clearly we want the S and the T looked at. So I'm going to go with Steam here. No, but we did lock an S in. Okay. SM? What was that? Yes, that's right. We figured out the A has to be in the third position. So I feel like it's going to be it could be shame, right? Yeah, shame. Okay, I think Tim Penning Doom came in at about the same time on that. I'm going to go with shame here. And there it is. Okay, so now we get unlocked that third. Okay. So I don't feel too worried here. So we have the S in position. We have E. We have the E in the fourth position by process of elimination locked up, right? And we have D and I out of position. Could be spied. Oh, there's Tim Penning Doom again. Great minds think alike, right? Yeah, I think we're both in the same spot on spied here. There it is. All right. And so now we unveil an I in position in the middle and an R out of position. But we're getting 4 guesses at it, which is phenomenal. So maybe this isn't so bad. I think we might be in good shape here. Okay. Krill, Krill. That's interesting. That is interesting. Flick. No, we need an R in this. We are going to need an R in this word, folks. Grill. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm a little more attracted to grill. Let me try that. No, but we do get the R and the I locked in. Now going back to a bunch of people were saying brick at the same time. I'm not sure who had it first, but multiple bricks being bandied about, and I do like that answer, is the answer to our daily sequence the word brick? Yeah, there it is. Look at that. Brick. Got it. Well, that was interesting. That was very interesting. Maybe we'll work that in. Maybe we'll work that into the rotation. Plays a little different, obviously. The strategy's a little different, but it's certainly approachable. I got to tell you, I kind of like that. Okay. Well, anyhow, yeah, that was fun. I like that. Let's do some traditional quordles, as the saying goes. Who has a quordle opener for me here? We'll do a couple of these before we move on to, of course, Octoradle. Looking down. Oh, I'm going to have a sip of my my water here. Flashpoint. Ooh, I like Flashpoint. Ascension had the scariest Wordle of your life. Now, okay, I guess I gotta know. Details, please. But hold on. Actually, hold that thought. Stars has 2 themed Octoradle openers ready to go. I love to see it. Can't wait for those. We will have those shortly. Now, Flashpoint gets me PLAN in position on the 4th puzzle. Obviously, it's not plant, so I guess plank is no. Slow your roll, Doug. It could be plank or plane. So there's a 50-50 there, so I'm going to hold off on that one. We also have P and A in position with an L out of position on the first puzzle. So there's some interesting things here. I feel like maybe a third word with an E in it will certainly, get me where I got to go for at least one of the puzzles. So maybe that's the idea here. Crude for eval is fantastic. Look at that, 5 good letters. Lothian, I am sold, my friend. We're going to go with crude. And there we go. Crude gets us to plank on the 4th since that E went gray. So plant, plane, plank. It has to be plank. So we'll go ahead and take that. And now, looking at the first one is just a simple unscramble for the word pearl. So we'll happily take that. So there we go. And then the next place that grabs my attention, is it probably grabs yours, is ER. So a double E. E in the 2nd and 5th spot, R in the 4th, N in the 1st and or 3rd position. So ENRE. Oh, genre. Tim Penning Doom also has genre. I don't think NE blank RE is feasible here. Yes, I think genre is pretty clear. Yeah. There it is. Look at that. And we pick up that G on the 2nd puzzle. So with 3 guesses left, we know we have 1 and 1 E only. And we have L and G out of position. What about leggy? Leggy. Yeah, Ascension also saying leggy. I feel like that's kind of like the only thing that even fits here. I don't think anything else even fits. Yeah, I'm comfortable enough going for it. Is it leggy? There it is. Look at that. Pearl genre leggy plank. Wow. I'm not even going to try and put that in a sentence. But a 4, 5, 6, 7. Excellent quordle here. We did that very good. And they stupidly, look at that, shredded cheese ads getting their way through. I will say, even though I'm not getting paid, Sargento has some solid cheese. So Sargento, if you're watching, if Mario Sargento, the founder of Sargento Cheese, if you're watching, I know maybe you got your Wednesday night poker game with Chef Boyardee. I totally get it. But you guys are probably loaded and play high stakes. So if you want to throw me a few coins, I'll eat Sargento cheese on the stream. How's that? All right, let's do another quordle. One of these days, one of these sponsors is going to see this. I'm telling you. You'll know when I show up with like gold teeth on a show. All right, let's do another one. Oh, Joseph, broiled juicy pound steak Wow, a 4-word opener, so it's going to leave us a lot of room to play with. But why not, Joseph? Why not? I'm willing to play. Let's try. Broil, juicy. I've seen a lot of green. That's a good start here, Joseph. We might be onto something. All right, so let's go around. This might be a speed run. Look at this. So joist is the obvious simple unscramble there. B-O blank S-Y, so that would be bossy. I don't think there's any other possible answer there. There we go. Oh, this could be a speed run, isn't it? J-U blank blank Y with a P there, so that's jumpy, right? There it is. Oh, this might be a record for us. B and C in position with L and E out of position. What would that be? Oh, belch. Yes, multiple belches. All right, I know how to read the room. Let's belch. There, look at that. Wow, that might be it's not a record in terms of lowest number of guesses, but boy, in terms of raw speed, that was inside of a minute, right? I think that was easily sub 1 minute on that. So for those who enjoy watching speedrunners, that was probably to your liking. So all right, let's do one more Quartal because I don't like to end on that note on the speedrun type. We'll do one more Quartal before we move on to Octoradle. Let's see. I saw climb trees. I saw king's crown for the coronation. Who's getting coronated? Did I miss something in the news? But nonetheless, I'll do king's crown. I'm not whoever it is that's getting is becoming a king. All right, we'll do that. King's crown. Charles III. Is that a thing? Queen Elizabeth passed recently. Yeah. Oh, so Charles is now the king, or will become the king. Oh, that's fantastic. Well, there you go. I expect he'll be on Dancing in the Stars by fall. Dancing in the... Yes. Yeah, so it's a new version. Like, they wanted to take Dancing with the Stars to the next level. So they send them all up on a space plane, and they dance on the moon. It's called Dancing in the Stars. Yeah, space plane. Did I mention I've taken medication for food poisoning? Have I revealed that on the show? Anywho, we have a C in position and an R and an O out of position. Snake for one, Tim Penning Doom. I like the way you think, my friend. It's a great opportunity to get A and E looked at. Nope, not there, but we did get some intel, so I'm happy about that. Actually, wait a minute. We only got an E in one puzzle. I'll take that back. Disappointing. All right. The coronation is on May 6th. Okay, so mark your calendars. Boy, well, at least it's not going to overlap with the release of the new Zelda game. Could you imagine that if they tried to coronate Charles III on the same day that the new Zelda game came out? Like, it'd be like the worst rated coronation of all time. Anyhow, color for word 2. Sorry, I'm having trouble focusing. I'm going to try and do better. I apologize. Color is an interesting choice. We'll get L looked at. Let's try that. No. Okay, we have to get down to business here. Sneak. No, we tested the E. It can't be sneak. Thump for eval. Well, we can, but then we're going to have to run the table. But here's the thing. We only have a stray E on the third puzzle. So I get it. We're in a bit of a jam here, and I think you're right, Vince. We're going to need to run the table after Thump. So let's pray that we get some good stuff going here. So Thump gets us a U on that first puzzle. Oh, skunk, huh? Skunk has to be it. Yeah. Well, let's take court first, because court is a simple unscramble. Let's get the easy stuff out of the way. And we have OUST on the fourth puzzle. OUST. So that would be, what would that be? O-U-S-T, joust. Yeah, joust. Joust has to be it. So let's take that. There we go. And now I guess we have to go with skunk. No, that's true, Joseph. I'm actually, well, I won't say heavily medicated. That's not appropriate, but yeah, skunk has to be it. Oh, Melanie, you've got a skunk emoji. That's super cool. I like that. So there we go. Okay, so we have one. Oh man, I hope Letteral is watching. So here's the state of play. We have one T. There could be more than one T, but we have one T for sure in the opening spot. We have at least one E. Teddy. I mean, yeah. 2 teddies, 3 teddies. All right, 3 teddies looks good to me. And it probably is correct, actually. Show me Teddy. There it is. Look at that, right at the end. Skunk, Teddy, court, joust. There we go. Nicely done. Look at that. Okay, cool. All right, so we are going to set up for Octoradle here. So let's do that. And let me get that set. Okay, so let's get that done there. All right. And here we go. All right, time for Octoradle. Okay, so again, for those who are joining us for the first time, this is 8 simultaneous Wordles using the same guesses. So here's how we go with Octoradle. We play a couple different versions of it. The opener each time we play Octoradle is what they call rescue mode. So rescue mode is where the computer chooses 4 suboptimal guesses straight away, leaving us with only 9 guesses to do 8 puzzles. So we have one quote-unquote mulligan, and then we must run the table. So this is the hardest one. Following that, we'll do a traditional Octoradle. We choose the openers, and Starries has 2 openers for 2 additional puzzles. So we've got 3 Octoradles to do tonight. And I'm looking across the lay of the land here, and I got to tell you, I'm not feeling great about this. I'm going to be honest with you. This looks really, really tricky. I guess the best thing I see here is the 8th puzzle with S and E in position and a T in the 2nd or the 3rd spot. Scour on 6. I gotta be honest with you. I feel like we might have to just use our eval word right out of the gate. Like, there's a few possibilities. Clunk, right? Clank. Flank. Maybe the A is more important than the U, right? I think that would be, steak for 8. I mean, so here's the thing. We could try guesses, but if it's not right, like in the example of steak, we only get to evaluate A and K. That's what worries me here. Yeah, word 8 could be the STA blank trap. Yeah. So I gotta tell you, where I'm evaluating this, I feel like we have to go with. I feel like we have to do an eval here. And like I said, I feel like something like flake. Oh, I'm sorry. No, we need the. Oh, you know what a good one would be? Caulk. C-A-U-L-K. Lanky. We get the N. Flaky has, flaky was another possibility. Flaky is really good because it gets the Y too. So we're going to have to leave the C, B, and N behind. C, U, B, N behind, and I hate that. But flaky is a really good set of letters here. Black is also very, very good. Black is also very, very good. Caulk. So caulk will get the A and the U. You know what? Maybe it is caulk. Yeah. Yeah, I guess at the end of the day, I do want both of those vowels. All right, I'm going to go with caulk. We have to make a decision. Can't sit here all night. So I'm going with caulk. We are going to cash in our proverbial money in the bank here. It's our mulligan. Let's use it. Let's hope for lots of intel. There you go. I was going to say something and I stopped myself. All right. Oh, we do have some good stuff here. Starting off, we do have an unscramble. On the third puzzle, we have C and K in position, L-E-R out of position. So clerk, we do have that gimme. So again, I've said this before, when we do this, what we're hoping for is sort of like a snowball effect where each of these lights up more green. So clerk gets us, well, it didn't get us more green, but what we did get is we know here that the eighth puzzle would be style for sure. Yeah, we tested the A, so we do have, okay, so that did give us style. We'll take it. And then, of course, that Y that we put in there, we have 1, 2 other Ys, so we'll take that too. We have S, A, and O in position. Well, S, A, O, and Y out of position. So that would be what? S, A, blank, O, Y. S, A, V, O, Y, right? S, A, V, O, Y has to be it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty confident there's no other spellings there. There we go. And that tests the V, which sadly didn't light up anywhere else. But we did get a Y in position on 5. So again, every little bit counts, right? It's always important. We know that the fourth puzzle, we have D and E in position. There's no double E because we tested C's. Scour for 6. Oh, yeah, unscramble. Thank you for pointing that out. Yes. Yes, we have a gimme. So let's take that. And let's hope we light more letters up. No, sadly, we didn't. Okay, but we'll take what we can get. We'll take what we can get. 4 might be dodge. Yeah, the O can only be in 2 places. I really can't envision it in the middle. So when we look at D-O blank blank E, yeah, I think it has to be dodge. I think that's the only possibility. We're going to go with that. There it is, dodge. And we tested the G. We did get a G in the first puzzle. We have the O lit up on the 5th puzzle, so we have O and Y in position. We have A and M out of position. 5 is probably foamy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's no other possibility for 5. It's got to be foamy. There we go. Cool, cool. And we picked up an F on that 7, so the idea for whiff is still very much alive and on the board. Login for 1. Let's see here. We haven't tested the end. I do like login. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with login. There we go. And that leaves us with our final guess. And given that the only letters we have left on the board, the W is the only one that's even possible to be a player here. So whiff certainly is about the only thing we can have. And I think we're going to work ourselves out. There we did. Right on the last guess. We managed to extricate ourselves from that rescue mode. That was a tricky one. I was a little worried about that, especially in the early going there. But we got there. Good stuff. Well played, everyone. Well played. All right, we have 2 more Octoradles to play tonight, and they are going to be courtesy of Starries. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go back to a traditional mode and just get a new game going. And we have apartment, I like it, condo homes. A real estate sort of theme. I like to see that. All right. Condo and homes courtesy of Starries. And let's see where that leaves us. Okay. Wow. Oh, boy. Man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay. Not sure here. Steak for 8. No, we tested the S in homes. Flair for eval. Or no, wait a minute. Oh, no, wait a minute. No, we're thinking Flair. Maybe Flair for 5. But it would be F and L. The next stream, can you make the Octoradle layout slightly bigger? The black bar across the bottom could be filled. I find it hard to read sometimes. Yeah, I will work on that. Thank you for bringing that up. I wonder, what we might be able to do is to make a custom layout like how I do with Quartal, but with all 8 of them, like 4 and 4. Let me noodle on that. I think I could probably whip up something good there. I promise I'll put some time into that. Audio for 4. Yeah, so here's what I love about audio. If I'm going to have to use my mulligan, and I'm only going to get 2 letters, the U and the I are about what I'd want here, Yeah, I'm gonna throw the dice here on audio. Is it audio? There it is. There we go. Let's go. We got an I and 2 puzzles. No U's, though. But again, remember the rule here. You take what you can get in this situation. Okay. So maybe brain on the 3rd puzzle. I feel like I like brain on the 3rd one here. Hey, Random Gamer. How you doing? Hey, Mel. How you doing? New folks coming in. Good to see you. Good to see you. Not at school, broke. I'm so sorry to hear that, Random Gamer. Hope you get well soon. Adage for 2. Okay, so yeah, we have a double A. We know the E has to be at the we know the D. Yeah, we know the D. We know ADA blank E. So yes. Very good catch. 100%. And sadly, we only got 1 G on that first one. But wait a minute, do we not have an unscramble here? We have an unscramble on the first one. Sprig, right? S-P-R-I-G. Am I missing anything? Any other spellings? I feel like sprig is the only unscramble on that, but I'm like, it's not a common word, so I'm a little nervous. We can't. We don't have the luxury of being wrong, but I think it has to be. Yes, thank you, Tim Pennington, for the vote of confidence. There we go. Okay, all right. Okay. So, like, the 5th puzzle's tricky because it could be Blair or Flair. There may even be other ones I'm missing, but at least a 50-50 there. 6, 7, and 8, who knows? AI, again, brain. Again, brain. I keep coming back to brain. Oh, grain. Yeah, no. We tested the G with Sprig. So I think we are safe with brain on the 3rd one. I think I have to go with brain, yeah. And that'll help the other 50-50. There it is. Okay, so therefore A-R-E, so it's Flair, F-L-A-R-E on that 5th puzzle. Has to be. And we still, by the way, not for nothing, we still have our mulligan. Yeah. So we're going to go with Flair. There it is. And we also tested the F and the L. And look at that. F-L-A in position on 7. Very interesting. So that got us quite a bit here and there. So we have, let's see, 3 puzzles left. 6, 7, and 8. Table. Oh, wait a minute. We have an unscramble, don't we? T-A-B-L. Oh, look at that. Table. Yeah. Let's take that unscramble. There we go. And that will light up the L on the sixth puzzle. Flaky. Yeah, I think, again, we have a mulligan here, but I think flaky is easy. Yep. And B-E, belly. I think we could safely call that belly. Yeah, yep. There we go. We did it. Way to guess to spare. Nicely done. All right. All right, so we're going to begin our last puzzle for the night. And I apologize if we end a couple minutes early. And my tummy thanks you for your consideration. We're going to go with Motorcycle Rider Dudes. Oh, I love that. That's a good one. All right, motor, cycle. Oh, whoa, hold on. Has that happened before? I don't know if that's happened before. Has one of our resident statisticians and superfans, did we ever just nail one of the words in one of the openers? I don't think that's happened before, but there we go. Wow. Can I just say wow? All right. Well, now we have 9 guesses in 7 words. So we have 2 mulligans in our availability if we choose. Now looking over at the 8th puzzle, D-U-C in position, Y out of position. I think Ducky is, or wait a minute. We've been through this before. Ducky or Dookie? Dutchy? Well, H or K? How about that? Can you do gamer, please? I don't know if we're going to need another eval, but I appreciate that. Well, we'll stand by because you never know. We do have a lot of quality letters that we haven't evaluated, so we might look for another eval word. Oh boy. I don't want to waste anything. The first one's interesting. C in position, R and M out of position. And I see, no pun intended, that the only unevaluated vowel is A, so you know there's an A in there too. Let's see. If we finish early, can we do a quick lateral? I mean, if we do finish early, I guess one for the road. I don't have a problem with that. Sure, why not? Yeah, we'll have to grab a clip of that. That's a good point, Stars. What we do is we keep track of time codes on the streams for future compilation purposes. So I can assure you, Cassandra Hammerstone is jotting that down furiously. Cramp for one. Oh, I like that. You know what? Yeah, I think I'm going to go with cramp. That feels perfect. No, it wasn't. But we have room to breathe here. Well, that's interesting. Then what on earth? Oh, charm. Charm. Okay, we could that was a little miss we could afford. Okay, charm. We're still in good shape, but we still even have a mulligan, believe it or not. So, okay, I'm okay with that. And we solved the mystery with the D-U-C-H-Y here. So let's take it. Okay, so now let's see. What do we got here? Okay, we've done charm. I said wait. I'm sorry. Input 6. Rural 7. So we know that there's a double R, and it has to be in the 3rd spot. And we know the L has to be in the 5th spot. So yep, it's an unscramble. We'll take rural. Good job. Input. Let me just see here. So we obviously haven't looked at the N. So nothing else will evaluate the N, but I can't really imagine that anything other than input is correct. So I'm only going to go with that. there it is, input. And we tested the N. We did get one N lit up on the third puzzle. So width, W-I-D-T-H. We know that the H has to be in the first or the last position. I don't think that it makes any sense to be in the first. So therefore, I-D-T-H, yeah, width is, yeah, we could talk it through. That's the only possibility there that exists, all right? 2 answers left to find. Naval for 3. Let's see. We didn't do anything that proves out a double A, but it certainly makes sense. But here we got a few possibilities there, right? Naval is a possibility. Banal. So there's a 50-50. What? Banal. Have I not been disciplined on mispronouncing that word repeatedly? But old habits die hard. Banal and naval. There's a 50-50 there. Essay for 2. That is intriguing. Let's see here. We have room to breathe. And multiple people that I trust implicitly are saying essay. There it is. All right, there we go. We got it. And look at that. We have our double A confirmed. And as a matter of fact, we have the A in the second spot. So we still have a 50-50 here, though. We have banal and naval is our 50-50. All right, so let's do one final poll tonight, right? Why not? Okay, let's do one last poll tonight. Are you on team banal? Oh, well. We could look it up on, if we look up in a dictionary. Melanie may have already, if Melanie already did that, I apologize if you already did that. Oh, you already did that? Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't look at the chat. You've already done that. All right. So here's what we've got. We do have naval is, it's a close vote here. I'm going to leave it open for just a touch because it's pretty close. Very close. So I'm going to let it sit for a little bit. I don't even want to say the percentages are so close because I don't want to unduly influence here. But it's an odd number of votes. Theoretically, if there is another vote in a certain way, we might have a tie, which puts a great amount of responsibility on my shoulders. All right, but I think we're going to let it go. It looks like those who've chosen to vote are going to vote. 53% banal or banal. You know, it's the word with the B word. People want the B word, so we're going to go with the B word. Is the B word our answer? There it is. Banal, banal, the B word. Interesting. Yeah, no, interesting. So I guess there's multiple theories on the pronunciation of that, so it's all good. So here's what we're going to do. One last letter for the road. I like that. And then we're going to sign off. One last chance if you want to win internet points. One last one for the road before we sign off tonight because we're a couple minutes early. Cassandra Hammerstone with the C. No, I'm going to take the D. No. Okay, so it's not C or D. Z. No. X. No. Michelle M. No. Melanie Q, no. Deborah Y, no. LJFK, no. Random Gamer, I see an M. Oh, no, we already did an M, sorry. Odd wants R, no. Lateral, we've already guessed M lateral twice. Stick to it, lateral. Just hang with us. Lothian wants P. P for Pepto. Lothian, P for Pepto. I don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do, Lothian. You know what hits the spot right there. I got a little mustache there. That's fine. I don't. No one. No. Just dozens of people watching. It's all good. All right. Well, folks, it's about that time. Thank you so kindly for spending your Wednesday evening with me once again. Of course, Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Before you head out, just give me a chance to do a couple of quick plugs. Salt and Zest is Cassandra Hammerstone's YouTube channel. It is growing by leaps and bounds. If you love food, you're going to love that channel. Please check it out. I have new content coming at some point soon on another channel that I've renamed to It's All Duggan Games. Don't have it there yet, but when it gets closer, we'll tell you more about it, but keep an eye out. If you do want to support the channel, we do have a membership site. It's like $4 a month. You get some exclusive content. As a matter of fact, one's dropping at midnight, Doug versus Doug. We play Quartal. You get all the cool stuff. So for those who have become members, thank you so much. For those considering it, thank you as well. Tell a friend. We do want to get some more subscribers. We want to keep growing, so spread the word. I do appreciate it. Love everyone here. Hope you have a great rest of your week and a great weekend, and of course we'll see you next time for some Word Game Wednesday.